Okay, so when we was talking, sometimes she would always like pin her face to her shoulder. And I thought it was like a cute shy thing she was doing, like she would look away and stuff like that. But later on I found out that she was talking to him every time she did that. Now again, this isn't freaking me out because we all have older relatives that talk to themselves like, oh, where did I leave those keys? Oh, where did I do this? So it didn't really bother me. And my mother always told me it's okay to talk to yourself as long as you don't answer yourself. But she wasn't talking to herself, she was talking to him. So she was telling him that she was breaking up with me while we're in the elevator. And mind you, I'm still copping pleas because this is some of the good that I've had in a long time. This is like some life-changing good right here. Nobody's perfect. Everybody got something going on with them, okay? Let me be happy, dang. So in the elevator, she just told me flat out, I can't be with you because you're not there for me or you're not around enough for me like he is. And in my mind, I'm like, duh, because he invisible. He can be anywhere at any time. He satisfies her mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. And I'm like, yeah, but he abuses you on all those levels too. I'm still arguing this because I'm not trying to lose her. So then she like, that's why I was cheating on you with him. And I was like, technically you was cheating on him with me because he saw what we was doing every time we was doing it. She told me I was just a fling, and I'm like, lady, for 25 days, I've been knocking it back. For 25 days straight. Oh, that's not a fling. So she told me it was over. As soon as we get to the MRI, Pop is in the MRI cracking up because he wanted to see my reaction to all this happening. So I dropped her off, signed her out, told the nurse that she was there. Because, you know, by her coming from the psych ward, you got to have somebody there. You just can't just drop a patient off. So that was supposed to have been the last time I saw her. But it wasn't because I worked at this hospital for like 2 years. And when we broke up that weekend, my friend ended up having a baby at the hospital. So we were celebrating that he was having a baby. And that's when I met the deaf girl. Call me a butthole or whatever you want, but in my mind, I didn't want to date somebody who just heard about me dating somebody who was a psychopath. So things just lined up perfectly with the deaf girl. Did I still see her at the hospital? Yeah. I would see her just standing across the street from the hospital just looking at me and stuff. Or she would just leave little messages around the hospital for me to get. It was pretty weird that 2 years. Sometimes when I'm taking a patient somewhere, I would just see her standing at the end of the hall just looking at me. And I act like I ain't see her because I was like, if you crazy, I can play crazy too. Play crazy because I'm not really crazy.